Okay, welcome everyone. It's Tuesday, July 21st, 2026. It's now 6:01. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. And if everyone can stand for invocation, and Magistrate Humphrey will lead us in the invocation and continue to stand for the pledge.
Let us pray. Most gracious and heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us this opportunity to be here tonight. We ask that you guide us as we discuss business tonight so we make the right decisions for all. Lord, we ask that you be with us as we're affected today. Severe weather that's coming here. We ask that you lay your healing hands upon them. Get through this. Be with those in the country who are making decisions during this difficult situations across the world. We ask that you be with them and give them judgment to do the right thing for all of them. We ask this in your name.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. May be seated. Jen, if you can call roll.
Magistrate Humphrey,
Present.
Magistrate Coldarn,
Present.
Magistrate Riley,
Present.
Judge Chuck Dills.
Present. Moving down to item 5, approval of the regular meeting minutes for July 7th, 2026.
Having read regular meeting minutes of July 7th, 2026, I make a motion we approve as presented.
I'll second.
We have a motion made by Magistrate Coldarn, second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. We'll move down to item 6, fiscal matters 6A. Be the approval of the claims on the general fund, the road fund, the jail fund, along with all transfers presented dated July 21st, 2026.
I got a real quick question on one of the claims. Well, on the transfer, we had on it was an insurance claim. Was that a payout on the truck?
Was a $10,000 claim?
Yeah. Now, will we get reimbursed?
We have already.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Keiko's already sent our check in for it.
Okay. I didn't know if that had been done
And
yet
there
or
was
not.
damage on the truck that was hit by the dumpster during the
Yes.
last tornado.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I was wanting something to offset that. Oh, yeah, okay. I make a motion to approve all claims on the general fund, road fund, jail fund, along with all transfers presented dated July the 21st, 2026.
I will second.
A motion made by Magistrate Coldarn, second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. We've got several reappointments meant to do the first of the month, but we have a reappointment Steve Moreline of the Grant County Board of Adjustments, retroactive February 2026 and expires January 31st, 2029.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Steve Moreline to the Grant County Board of Adjustments, retroactive February 1st, 2026, and to expire January 31st of 2029.
I second.
Motion made by Magistrate Humphrey, second by Magistrate Coldarn. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. Our next one's going to be reappointment to Sam McComas to the Grant County Board of Adjustments, retroactive February 1st, 2026, and to expire January 31st, 2029.
I make a motion to reappoint Sam McComas, Grant County Board of Adjustments, retroactive to February 1st, 2026, to expire January 31st, 2029.
I'll second.
Motion made by Magistrate Coldarn, second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor, motion carries. Reappointment to Melissa Wallace to the Grant County Public Library Board, retroactive February 21st, 2026, and expire February 20th, 2029.
I make a motion to reappoint Melissa Wallace to the Grant County Public Library Board, retroactive to February 21st, 2026, and to expire February 20th, 2029.
I second.
Motion made by Magistrate Riley, second by Magistrate Coldarn. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Here's all in favor, motion carries. Item C, reappointment to Jamie Baker to the Grant County Public Library Boards, retroactive July 1st, 2026, and expire June 30th, 2030.
I make a motion to reappoint Jamie Baker, Grant County Public Library Board, retroactive July 1st, 2026, to expire June 30th, 2030.
A motion made by Magistrate Codar, second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Is that all in favor?
No.
Okay. So it passes 3 in favor. Okay, F, reappointment to Patricia Pat Conrad to the Northern Kentucky Ad District Council of Aging, retroactive July 1st, 2026, and expire June 30th, 2030.
I make a motion to reappoint Patricia Conrad to the Northern Kentucky ADD Council of Aging, retroactive to July 1st, 2026, to expire June 30th, 2030.
I'll second.
Have a motion made by Magistrate Riley, second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor, motion carries. We have item G is an appointment to James Williams, a full-time Grant County Animal Shelter laborer, retroactive July 13th, 2026, and this is filling a vacant seat or vacant position at the animal shelter.
I'll make a motion to appoint James Williams to the full-time position in the Grant County Animal Shelter Labor, retroactive to July 13th, 2026.
I second.
A motion made by Magistrate Humphrey, second by Magistrate Riley, Magistrate Codar. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. Item H, we have an appointment for Keisha Mitz, Assistant County Treasurer, effective August 1st, 2026.
I make a motion to appoint Keisha Mitz to the Assistant County Treasurer's position, effective August 1st, 2026.
I'll second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Riley, a second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. Moving down to item I, it's the approval of resolution 2026-06. It's the bridge repair / replacement on the CCBIP FD15 funds for $689,185 and allow myself, Chuck Dills, to sign said agreement. And this is on the Fords Mill Road Bridge for the replacement of the bridge. And we've received, obviously, the resolution, what we're voting on today, for full funding for the replacement of that bridge.
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2026-06, the Bridge Repair and Replacement CCBIP FD15 funds, in the amount of $689,185, and allow Chuck Dills, Judge Executive, to sign said agreement.
I second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Humphrey, second by Magistrate Codar. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries. Moving down to item J, we have to approve the recommendations of the bid committee for the Grant County Road Department, 9 roads for bid, see attachment. So if everyone would pull their road sheets. So we held a meeting, the bids closed at 4 o'clock yesterday. Myself, Melissa Moss, Magistrate Codar, and then we had present, a guest was one of the representatives from Mago, was there for the opening of the bids. After opening the bids, Magistrate Codar had put the bids together, and it appears that all 9 roads were Mago construction, and they were coming in at $96 a ton, $93.25 a ton, $87.75 a ton. The next one in running was Wrigler. Their cheapest tonnage was $99.25. That was on Eckler Road. Then $99.90 on Reeves, $101, $102, $111. So And then Eaton Asphalt came in at $128, up to $145 a ton. So overall, with even the estimate of the tonnage that we'll use, and we put this bid out for the actual tonnage that is used, and we normally come in under the radar on actually the bid price. But overall, Mago is the lowest tonnage price for a laid ton. And anyone's not familiar with them, they do Owen County roads, Pendleton County roads. They haven't done any roads for us. They weren't able to get the bid last year, but they do excellent work. And I know they've done some state projects here in Grant County. They paved Simpson Ridge and a few other roads for the state.
They've done some major projects in southern Kentucky as well, and all their projects are just top-notch.
Yeah.
A very clean company.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the roads they do on what I've heard as far as their quality of work.
I'm going to make a motion to approve the recommendations of the bid committee for the Grant County Road Department. 9 roads out for the bid, and the attachment for the road specs were attached.
That motion made by Magistrate Humphrey, a second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Pure all in favor. And I meant to mention Joe Gordon, our road supervisor. He had reviewed the bids. He's very supportive of Mago doing the bids, and he would be here with us tonight, except they're out cutting trees down that's blocking roadways right now as we speak, so wasn't able to make it. Moving down to old business, it doesn't appear we have anything. New business, nothing to report on. Moving down to reports, under the judge's report, our emergency management director, Tyler Garnett, was going to be attending the meeting tonight to also update us on the last tornado. But like our road supervisor, he is out in the Kiefer-Lawrenceville area, assessing damages for the state emergency management, so he's not going to be able to make it here. Moving down to magistrate's reports. Magistrate Humphrey, anything to report on?
Only thing I have to report on is the controversy going on about Republic Services and their collection. It's all over social media almost daily about the service that they are providing, and I think we need to openly tell the citizens that we are working on this, and it is being addressed, and it's just not going on deaf ears. The contracts are being researched by our legal department, and appropriate action will be taken as needed. There were some areas that, some cities that said they did not have any complaints in their cities, but yet residents of those cities were all over social media talking about how horrible the service was. So after talking with those residents, they had told me that when they called the city building tells them not to call them, but to call Republic Services, that they're not responsible within the city. And so that's probably the reason that city didn't have any complaints on the service. Something we are working on.
Roger, just to chime in on that, I spoke to the judge last night, and one of the representatives from Republic had reached out to myself as we have been following up on other items with them. We had an opportunity to meet with them on June 3rd, I believe, and they've expressed the immediate desire to connect with the judge executive and the mayors in the weeks to come, because they too wanted to acknowledge the situation and what's going on from a contractual standpoint. So that's just a latest breaking. The exact meeting date hasn't been set yet, but they are working to do that, to come back to the county as they did top of June from that perspective.
Okay. I called that representative several weeks back, the same representative that's been working with us. I called and left a voicemail, no return. I text, no return text, and I emailed and no return email. So, and I was polite. Okay, I was polite, but I'm not getting any response from Republic either. And it's time that they either do what they say they're going to do, or we break ties with them. I mean, look what they've done to the landfill out here. They shut it down without any notification to us. That's a violation of a contract that they had with the county.
They actually talked to the solid waste board in the county about that project.
Yeah, but what did they tell you?
That wasn't done without any notice at all.
For us, it was.
All I know is that they did talk to us about it, and I think they talked to the county.
You know the reason they shut it down? What reason did they tell you?
Well, it's a private company. They said they shut it down for whatever reason.
Exactly. The reason they shut it down is because they lost all the contracts out of northern Kentucky and their trash collection out of northern Kentucky. They're big money. So they shut it down.
I don't know that that's necessarily.
I believe it is. I believe it is.
That's
Okay?
fine. But stepping away from being the reporter, being on the solid waste board, I can tell you that it wasn't done behind closed doors or anything. They did do it up front. We knew it was coming. And you guys knew it was coming.
Okay. Has the 109 board addressed Republic on all these complaints?
They have been talking to them, yeah.
Have you referred or relayed that information that you're getting back to us?
I have not myself, because I'm just a member. I know we are planning on having a meeting here in the next little bit to try to figure out what's going on. One thing I will tell you that if individuals that have Republic, the easiest way to get a hold of them is go online and.
These people are doing that with
and
no
go online
response.
And leave that, and, I mean, I've had problems too, don't get me wrong, I've had problems too, with all the weather and everything. But I go online, I go send a thing in and tell them, hey, you missed me. They come back and they'll email me and tell me when they're gonna be there.
People I had complaints from today said that they were missed last week and they were told that they'd be picked up this week and they were missed again this week.
Did they
So they're
contact them again?
Yes. Yes, they have. But they shouldn't have to, though, Debbie. I'll be honest with you. They shouldn't have to with the amount of money they're paying these people. You know, it's ridiculous.
They are being paid a lot, but the thing is, truthfully, we have the lowest rates in the area.
And it shows.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Like
You
I
know,
said, I've
plain and
listened to
simple, it
people
shows.
say things.
You know, Republic is a joke.
Yeah,
You
the-
pay for what you get,
yeah.
and we're not getting service.
The thing is, though, a lot of the service has been held up because of weather and things like that. But it's
It's not an everyday thing, though, Debbie. The weather's not an everyday thing. You know, we have a weather event this week, and then we go a month before we have another weather event. So don't hand me that.
I'm not handing you anything, Roger. I'm just trying to discuss it with you. But the thing is that we will be looking into it, and you guys are looking into it, but we all need to be working together.
I agree
The
there.
board and-
We never hear nothing from the 109 board. It's like crickets.
Yeah, they've come up here and tried to talk to you and stuff before, so.
When?
Well, it was a couple of months ago, we were here talking to you. I know that, Chuck, I know that periodically they come and meet with you and talk to you, Dave does. About
I mean, I haven't talked to him on the phone for a good while,
okay.
you know.
But, you know, like I said, we're in the process of meeting and everything. We still don't have a solid waste coordinator that we need, so.
That's up to the 109 board. Read the con,
109
read the,
board can
read the
hire,
con,
but you guys
Debbie,
need the
read the,
money.
read the
No.
contract. It
No.
says the 109 board is responsible for the solid waste coordinator.
Except, years ago, the agreement was made that fiscal court handles the money.
Yeah.
So if we go hire somebody and you guys decide you don't like that person, you're not gonna pay them. Are they gonna work for free?
Have you ever coordinated? Again, have you ever come back and said, hey,
Together.
what kind of salary could we do for a solid waste coordinator? Nobody's ever
Well,
done that.
during the budget, we did. And they discussed that during the budget, but also knowing the solid waste coordinator was leaving.
And the budget was approved.
Okay?
So,
But the
where
thing
you
is
guys
that-
at?
But we can go out and hire somebody, but we have got to have assurance that you're gonna pay that person. And we can't hire just anybody off the street for that position, Roger.
If y'all don't mind, we'll continue this discussion another time.
But duly noted
Yeah.
that we are aware and that there is engagement from Republic on behalf of the citizens to acknowledge from a contractual standpoint of what is happening. And we're working, towards another date of meeting with them.
Yeah.
I wish you would look at the fuel adjustment that we pay every 90 days on that too. Back when fuel was really cheap, we still paid an adjustment on that. And we're still paying it today. And I can't see where they're coming up with that.
We'll check, Dave. What I've been told and shown in the past, it's the national average at like the concrete companies and all the haulers. They go by that certain rate on an index. I mean, that's just what I've been told. I'm not saying one way or another I agree or disagree with it.
That's probably so. Also, those fuel adjustments are sent in at state level, and they're audited, you know. So it's the fuel adjustment rate is very closely watched to make sure they're not supposed to be taking advantage of the consumer.
Well, I wish you'd look at the contract and see what language is in there for that fuel adjustment.
No.
A fuel adjustment is a mechanism that your electric companies use,
I realize that, but how many citizens in Grant County are getting their trash picked up by them? Do you have a head count on how many residents there is? Because it's $7 and some odd cents, I think the fuel adjustment is now. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's based on the flat rate of the the fuel adjustment is it is dependent on what the price of oil is, and it then is calculated based on the base rate. That's just the way they figure it. I know on your electric bill, it's figured on your energy consumption, and your fuel adjustment will be much higher on your electric bill if you use more kilowatts. And, at least that flat rate does give you some security that that's what they're going to be calculating it on.
Well, part of that was supposedly the carbon tax of the Green New Deal, which is all phony baloney anyhow.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah, but I just wish somebody would look into that a little bit, because that's a lot of money.
I got it down on the short list.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jacqueline, anything to?
No, I don't have anything. Thank you.
I just wanted to acknowledge, as you folks saw earlier, we had several board appointments, and we are constantly looking for those in the community that are willing to engage and participate within several different arenas. If any of you are interested in serving on any of the boards throughout the community, the majority of them are as simple as submitting a resume to the judge's office. If you are interested in what boards we have a detailed list of those as well.
There's an application online.
That's posted on our website from that perspective. So just wanted to put a PSA out there that, many of these are reappointments, because there are not folks that are expressing interest, and we oftentimes make phone calls to people too to let them know that there's opportunities to get engaged. And specifically for the public library trustee, their application is also posted on the library's website as well from an application standpoint, and theirs is a little bit more detailed than the other boards as far as the process and being submitted to Frankfurt for review and then back here for the final approval. But just simply wanted to let folks know that you could put a resume in at any time, and they will keep a list of those that are interested in serving in a variety of ways. And then, Judge, you had already indicated the county road was literally out within minutes of the storm passing in the south end of the county, and just wanted to give acknowledgement to folks that are not sitting on their hands waiting to be phoned. Many of our road employees were out, chainsaws in hand, working to clear roads, and just wanted to simply acknowledge their efforts.
Thank you. It looks like Tyler's made it.
Did you
So,
want to?
Tyler, if you'd like to come up and just sort of update us on a few weeks ago, and then also our meeting with FEMA and Kentucky Emergency Management last week.
Absolutely. So as everyone knows, the storm that came through last week caused a little bit of damage in Williamstown, or quite a bit of damage in Williamstown. One of the biggest impacts we had was that we lost our radio communications for the entire fire and police channels. We were able to get that up relatively quickly, between 3 and 4 hours. And then we were under the understanding that we weren't going to get much help or reimbursements from this, just because it was kind of a local disaster, just pretty much pertaining to us and a couple other counties. It appears that the state was able to roll our storm in with the flooding and other storms in Kentucky. Myself, Chuck Dills, and the mayor of Williamstown met with a couple individuals from KYM and a couple individuals from FEMA, did some assessments, kind of drove them around. They did pictures. We've been uploading the data of the expenditures that we've spent, that the county spent, that the city has spent. So hopefully with all of that combined together, we get some kind of federal assistance in it. There's no guarantee. There's no, we met it, the state met it. That doesn't necessarily mean that we will, but we're trying our best to get everything that we can together to make sure that they go, hey, look, this was a pretty big impact to this county. So hopefully that goes well. And as you can tell, it seems that storms are going to keep coming through this area. It seems to be following kind of the same path every time, fluctuates just a little bit. So this one we got lucky so far, that now that we can tell so far, a couple barns, one a house lost a roof. Other than that, we weren't able to find anything or anything's been reported.
Okay.
Tyler, I do have a question on regards to the communication systems going down, like 3 to 4 hours. Are you all investigating that thoroughly to see? I mean, that's your major hub to get stuff around, and you know it's
So
yeah.
So that was a different instance. This one, so each site has generator backup. It runs on an automatic transfer switch. So the generator, when I got there, the generator was running. The transfer switch hadn't switched over. Most transfer switches have a means of manually transferring it. This one does not. So me not being an electrician, I did what the best I could and called an electrician. So we got lucky, and Leo was able to get out there, and then KSP sent one of their radio techs out there and was able to. That one was Barnes Road,
Yeah.
which is our main one.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, if-
Well, then we lost cell towers, but FirstNet brought in their cell tower portable and set it up at Grant County Middle School so that all the first responders would have access on their cell phones.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that for AT&T was able to bring that down from Michigan, so it did take a little while to get here. Of course, Boone County beat us just by a little bit and got the closest one. So
Okay.
Is there anything that we can be doing to support you
I don't believe so at this point. I think paperwork-wise, documentation-wise, the city of Williamstown did amazing. They got it to me in an Excel sheet that was super easy to input everything. Other than that, it's kind of a waiting game. See what they come up with.
Okay. Thank you, Tyler.
No problem.
Thanks, Tyler.
Moving down to item 10, citizens address. Anyone in the audience have anything before the court?
Just a couple of clarifications.
Yes.
Let's see. You have a new assistant treasurer.
Yes, ma'am.
So is Peggy retiring?
Yes.
Okay, and then Shelley, was that her name, is taking
Yes.
over? And then,
She's with us for a little bit longer, and she'll be taking a job in the private sector.
okay, so Keisha is more than likely going to be stepping into the...
Yes.
Okay, got it. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Really good. That is the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know the last plan was for Shelley.
Yeah.
Okay. The good ones all leave, of course, you know.
Yeah.
We tend to move on when we're not lucky. Could I get a copy of those bids for
Yes.
the roads and stuff? if you could?
Actually, I'll give you my copy here. I've got several of them.
Okay, I'll grab that here in a minute.
Okay. Here you go, Debbie, if you want to go on.
Okay, I'll grab it in just a second. Let's see. Roger, you voted no for one of the reappointments.
Yes, I did.
Is there any reason for that, or just,
No?
okay. Gotta ask.
I think Jacqueline hit the nail on the head. We have so many of these different boards and committees and so forth, and some of these people are serving term after term after term, and I just think it's time for some new blood in some of these positions.
That's if we can get people to sit on the boards, though, right?
Please.
That's if we can get people to sit on
Right.
the boards.
Yes,
Exactly,
yes, yes,
exactly.
yes, yes.
But a lot of times, it's just like Jacqueline mentioned too, a lot of times people have no idea that
Right.
there's openings. So
Well, I'll make sure-
You've got to communicate to the people better, hey, we have these openings if you're interested. And
Well, I'll make sure that that goes into my article for.
Yeah, yeah, please, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, and you've put it in the paper before about, trying to recruit people to the boards.
Yep,
It's tough to get people.
yeah.
There's people have so many obligations, and then, I hate to say it, but they say, well, I don't want to make you enemies by being on a board. And
There's no reason to make enemies on a board.
well, if they're making a decision like planning and zoning board or something like that, where it's going to affect somebody's property.
More controversial boards.
True.
Yeah, yeah. It's just some of these boards can make decisions that people look down upon or frown upon, and
Yep,
blame them for it from here on out.
yep, such is life.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? If not, I want to, yes, Chief.
Find out, where are we at with the, tire trailer? Is it on the way of being repaired or what?
No, not right this time. We're in the process. Next month, we're getting rid of all the tires we have. So we're still determining what we're going to do on the tire business, and we haven't made a decision yet.
And we are not accepting any cars at this time.
Yeah.
Well, then, it's gonna cost us, a lot of money to lease those tires to someone else.
No, the TAR Embassy program's in August, and we've already spoke to them on taking those tires, so it'd be free of charge. And I'll have that date. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's advertised in the paper to be on our Facebook for anybody wanting to bring in any size tire, tractor tires, any of them can bring it in during those 3 days, and they'll be disposed of for free. 13th, 14th, and 15th. And I think till 3 o'clock each one of those days, 9 to 3.
And that's at
The old Grand Canyon Road Department by the Sheriff's Office.
have it there this time?
Yes, that's where we've been having it, is there.
No, at one time it was at the state road department.
Yeah, a long time ago.
It's every 3 years, so.
Yes. Okay, anyone else? If not, I want to remind everyone, our next meeting is going to be a special meeting on Tuesday, August the 11th, 2026 at 6 p.m. here in the courthouse. Need a motion to adjourn.
I second.
I have a motion by Magistrate Riley, second by Magistrate Codar. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor. We're now adjourned. Thank you all.